We're starting our broadcast from the Kaluga region, home to the truly global energy of thought that has brought mankind even into the space. But today, from here, from cozy and hospitable Kaluga, from the Tsiolkovsky State Museum of Space, we will launch new stars into the orbit. Let us first look under the dome, into the planetarium. New stars are the winners of the 2020 Global Energy Prize, whose names will be announced any minute now. I'm Dr. Brilev, and since February I head the Global Energy Association, which includes, in Russia, Gazprom, Rosseti FGC UEC and Surgutneftegaz. Now, a word or two about history. The Russian-European Union Summit 2002 was the date the award for outstanding discoveries in the energy industry was announced. Since then, the prize has been awarded to 39 scientists from 13 countries, for some of whom it became a prologue for the Nobel Prizes. It is no coincidence that the Global Energy Prize is the only Russian prize to be included in the world's 100 most prestigious awards, under version of the IREC Observatory on Academic Ranking and Excellence. An important figure, the prize fund is 39 million rubles, but now a qualitatively new stage has also come for the Global Energy Prize. It is no coincidence that the technical organizer of this broadcast is the Nika television in the city of Kaluga. But thanks to the satellites, our signal goes to Russia 24 network in Moscow, United Nations television, BRICS television, the TASS agency web platform, and among the farthest corners of the world, South America via Uruguay. Well, in fact, during this nomination cycle, we've managed to significantly broaden the geography of the global energy. Just compare. Last year, 39 scientists from 12 countries participated in the Global Energy nomination cycle. This year, despite the pandemic, there were 78 nominations from 20 countries. This was the first time that applications were received not only from traditional research and innovation centers, but also from Qatar, South Africa, Saudi Arabia and Brazil. That is why our ceremony today is supported by the United Nations and the chairman of our International Awards Committee. The Nobel Prize winner Rae Chung had spent many years at the United Nations. He now joins us from South Korea. Hello, Dr. Chung. It's very unfortunate that because of the coronavirus restrictions you can't join us in Kaluga. Let us, however, remind our viewers about some of the rules. So you can't self-nominate, and you must have academic qualifications to nominate a person for global energy. Where are we now?
Yeah, overall, this year, we received 78 nominations. We have received almost equal number of nominations for 3 categories of the prize. For conventional energy use, we have received 27 nominations, and for non-conventional energy use, we have received 29 nominations. For new ways of energy use, we have received 22 applications. All these nominations were reviewed by 3 experts each. And finally, we came up with a short list of 15 candidates.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that this year, on the list, on the short list, we have all the new names. That is to say, there's no queue in the bad sense of the word, like people were waiting for years and that's queue, and their turn has come.
That's right. The list has been almost completely renewed. We have only 1 candidate carried over from last year.
Dr. Chung, thank you so much indeed. We'll be back in a minute, but there's something which I'd like to explain to our viewers right now, additionally. The International Award Committee, chaired by Dr. Rae Chung, unites 20, as we in the association say, gurus of the world energy. There are 5 Russians and 15 international representatives. This Monday they had a meeting, this year it was held online of course, and reviewed the shortlist. They can award the prize to either 2 or 3 nominees. Their decision will be announced any minute now. And for now...
And now, from the Central Auditorium of the Space Museum in Kaluga, we continue our broadcasting. I would like to present Mr. Shabsha, the acting governor of the Kaluga region. We tried to make it very beautiful, but we have a lot coming in the next year. Kaluga will mark its 650th anniversary. We'll open the second turn of the Space Museum, and this year Kaluga is the New Year's capital of Russia. There will be lots of celebrations, so I'll reserve my opportunity to come back here and let's continue our broadcasting. I would like to repeat that this broadcasting is shown on Russia 24, on UN, BRICS television, South America, and now I will switch to English, and before that...
televidentes sudamericanos, a quienes estamos transmitiendo vía la estación uruguaya Visión Canaria, and from here it's going to be English. Us, the responsible countries, have subscribed to the Sustainable Development Agenda of the United Nations, and other than the geography which is being expanded in the case of the Global Energy Association and the Global Energy Prize, we have an expansion of the debate. Conventional energy versus non-conventional, new applications. Is it a debate? Is it really a fight? We don't think so. So we have 3 nominations to choose from. And from here, I'm now again talking to Dr. Chung in Korea. Dr. Chung, are you with us?
Yes.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Now, we have 3 nominations in the global energy process: conventional energy, non-conventional, and new applications. You could have chosen 2 or 3. How many have you chosen?
We have chosen 3, 1 for each category.
Well, that's for the first time in many years. Let's start with the conventional, traditional energy, and here are the nominees.
The conventional energy nomination. Demin Wang from China. Exploration, production, transportation, and processing of energy resources. For inventing a set of world-leading layered mining and testing technologies represented by Songliao method, eccentric water distribution, production distribution process, and current limiting fracturing process. Richard J. Goldstein from the USA. Heat power engineering for major advances in optical measurement systems for fluid velocity and temperature, development of cooling designs widely used in high-performance gas turbines, novel and important measurements in thermal convection, and major leadership roles in the engineering community. Jin Lianghe, China. Electric power industry for fundamental research and development of advanced electric power transmission technologies. Carlo Rubbia from Italy. Nuclear energy for the general commitment in the field of energy to achieve a better world sustainability. Xiao Yangdong from Australia. Electric power industry for outstanding and sustained contribution in operation, control, and cybersecurity of smart grid.
So have you made a decision?
Yes, we made a decision, and International Audit Committee has the pleasure of announcing Dr. Carlo Rubbia from Italy.
Carlo Rubbia. And we have him online with you. Congratulations, sir.
Yeah, congratulations.
Buongiorno, good to hear you. Yes, please.
Some people say that conventional energy is no longer fashionable, yet you've been nominated for conventional energy. How come?
Well, I think perfectly to the extent that the other renewable energies will not really replace the necessity of using more conventional forms of energies, because there is progress also in those energies. For instance, the solution using natural gas is much better than coal, and natural gas can also be produced without any presence of CO2, because you can just collect the hydrogen and just separate it from black carbon. Therefore, there is progress going in every field, but the conventional energies are a very strong argument. 100 years of history cannot be neglected in 1 minute. So I believe that ordinary energies will continue, in an improved way, be an essential part of the energy supply for mankind.
Well, thank you, sir. Thank you so much indeed. Once again, congratulations. Grazie mille. Dr. Chung, let's now go to the other nominations, and let me ask the organizers here to first of all tell us about who were on the shortlist for the non-conventional energy.
Non-conventional energy nomination. Masahiro Watanabe, Japan. Fuel cells and hydrogen energy for proposing several novel concepts in bimetallic alloy catalysts, which are now being used in commercialized cogeneration systems and fuel cell vehicles. Adolf Götzberger from Germany. Renewable energy. For lifetime achievement as a pioneer in renewable energy and founder of the largest European solar energy research institute. Piotr Zeleny, USA. Fuel cells and hydrogen energy. For pioneering contributions to fundamental research, technology development, and commercial production of fuel cell catalysts and devices. Jay Kiesling from the USA. Bioenergetics, for developing a simple and much less expensive microbial-based synthesis to be used in developing countries. Peidong Yang from the USA. Renewable energy, for pioneering semiconductor biohybrid systems for artificial photosynthesis.
Dr. Chung, when I was reading the nomination presentations, I sometimes couldn't believe my eyes, so impressive the presentations were. But let us share now with everyone the news about the decision by the International Committee. So who's the winner?
Okay, it is Peidong Yang from the United States.
Can you also see us?
Yes.
Can you believe what I've got here in my eye, in my hands?
That's a green leaf.
It's a leaf. What about the artificial leaf that you've been working on?
Oh, indeed. I live in San Francisco. We just actually had a record hot Labor Day weekend. It's like above 100 degrees Fahrenheit. It just breaks record for the past couple of decades. So this sort of weather pattern is kind of more and more become sort of very common nowadays, really because of global warming and climate change, just because of these carbon emission. Okay, so I do think actually the renewable energy technology will play a bigger role in the future, just because the renewable technology will be able to mitigate the carbon emission, while we can convert these carbon dioxide into useful chemicals. The green leaf you are sort of showing over there is really a miracle, right, from nature, that really takes on solar light, converts carbon dioxide and water into carbohydrates and oxygen for the humankind to live. And then artificial photosynthesis actually, I think it eventually will play a bigger role here, because artificial photosynthesis technology will basically achieve the same function just like this green leaf. It will fix carbon dioxide using sunlight into useful chemicals while release the oxygen to the environment. And then now, in the past, I would say, more than 15 years in my lab, we are basically working on this sort of integrated photosynthetic system by putting together semiconductor nanostructure and the catalyst together, and the focus on integration into the system so that we can accomplish this same function as the natural photosynthesis.
I'll have to interrupt you there, because otherwise you were already having a lecture, to which you're invited once you receive the prize.
Thank you.
Thank you so much indeed again, and congratulations.
Now I have to interrupt the nomination process, and we will come back to it in a few minutes. I would like to tell you that here in the Central Hall of the Space Museum in Kaluga, we have representatives of Kaluga, we have our staff, but we also have Oleg Mikhailovich Podaragin, head of the Supervisory Council. We've been talking about expanding geography of nominations, but we should probably also listen to the advice about internationalization of the Supervisory Council. Are we going to do it? Yes, it's a wonderful proposal, Sergei. I think we'll support it, in the popularity of our award is doubled. It's amazing. our award deserves special attention in all the continents, and the nominees today are outstanding. We have 3 awards which covers the whole volume, the whole spectrum of new technologies and new developments. You're running ahead. We don't know about the 3rd one.
What about the last nomination? That is to say, don't tell me now the results. Let us now first listen to the presentation and see who the nominees were.
New Ways of Energy Application nomination. Andrew Bruce Holmes, Australia. New materials used in modern energy engineering. For leadership in the field of organic electronic materials synthesis and device applications for energy-efficient organic and polymer light-emitting diodes and thin film solar cells. Henrik Lund from Denmark. Efficient energy use. For creating the advanced energy system analysis software Energy Plan, which is a freeware used worldwide that have formed the basis of more than 100 peer-reviewed journal papers around the world. Nikolaos Hatzagiriou from Greece. Efficient energy use. For outstanding and sustained contribution in operation and control of microgrids. Singhui Yui, Australia. Efficient energy use. For outstanding and demonstrated contribution in new ways of energy application in cyber-physical environments. Eli Jablanovich, USA. Efficient energy use. For his fundamental contributions in the fields of photovoltaics, semiconductor lasers, and photonics, and their translation in technologies for more efficient solar energy exploitation and telecommunications.
Well, that's the nominees, and who is the winner?
It is Dr. Nikos Hatzagiriou from Greece. Congratulations.
Absolutely. Have we got him online? Good morning, sir. First, a question about one of the mysteries. How exactly do you pronounce your surname?
Oh, that's Hatzagiriou.
We'll try to learn that. That's a difficult one. Tell us briefly in a minute, what is your achievement about? How is it applicable?
Let me first say that I'm deeply honored by this award. Thank you very much, all the committee and everybody who has recognized this work. I believe that the climate change can be changed also by promoting distributed renewable generation. So this form of small generation close to the customer being involved much more actively in the operation of the system. And microgrids is such a structured distribution network that really optimizes the use of these micro sources and of the customer involvement. That's why I think this is important for the energy transition. And this is what I have mainly concentrated my work in the last years.
Well, thank you so much indeed. We're looking forward to seeing you on these shores with the lecture, etc. But there are a couple of technicalities involved, which I will explain to our viewers. But thank you and congratulations once again, sir.
Thank you very much.
Well, Dr. Chung, thank you for this marvelous work by the International Committee. I'm so glad that you had so many options to choose from this year.
Thank you very much. I appreciate the contribution from the Secretariat of Global Energy Prior to STEP and yourself. So it was a great pleasure for the members of the International Audit Committee to go through all those nominees and made an excellent choice of 3 laureates this year. So it was all collective effort and successful from everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Сейчас я все-таки переключусь на русский, потому что я должен поблагодарить.
I will have to switch to Russian because I need to thank the members of the Global Energy Association, the founders of the award. This is Gazprom, EKS, Surgutneftegas. Thanks to this company, this award has been maintained for all of those years. But there are a couple of comments too. You're a mathematician by education. You studied in Kaluga. So in represented by you, I would like to address all of the Russian scientists and think Russian scientists and researchers need to take a more active part in the process. Of course, publications in English is a really serious filter for the Committee for International Experts, but probably we should promote an extended course of English language.
Interested in what you've just seen, we've recorded interviews with most of the nominees. There was a list of 15, the short list of 15. Fascinating stuff. So it's readily available on our Facebook page and the website. And by the way, I actually thank all of the subscribers of the Global Energy. As of today, we've reached the level of 109,000 subscribers of our Facebook page in English and in Russian and counting.
Thank you, Kaluga. Thank you, committee. Thank you, everyone. Thank you all very much, and goodbye.